You said after the game last week, the Friday game, y'all won 19-3. That on Sunday you weren't happy with the way your team responded after that. What are you going to be looking for them now that you've got this big a Thursday night win? There's 2 more to go.
Yeah, so I just told them right there. We just need to come out and play with confidence too, and stay hungry. You can't get fed in this game, and if you do, or you start, thinking you've done something or accomplished something, that's when somebody's going to sneak up and get you. And so no, we're going to have a huge point of emphasis tomorrow. It doesn't guarantee anything. It just,
sure.
It's just like tonight. I mean, Charlie got off to a rough start, and then I thought JT Quinn was lights out, settled us down. And you look, right there, we played a relatively clean game, but we can still play cleaner. And but we played clean enough. Thought the offense did a really good job.
What does knowing you can still play better this time of year mean as a head coach?
That means a lot. It means, I still haven't seen us. Yeah, we've gotten close a couple times, right? To play some complete games. But I think it just shows that you got to keep working. There's that old Southern saying, the hay's in the barn, but we got to take the mindset it's never in the barn, right? We got to keep growing the grass and cutting the hay and keep working and try to get better each day.
Robbie said it was okay. That was kind of scary there for a second, man.
Well, yeah. You and me both. We were a little nervous there. Got out there, and I think it just kind of shook him for a second. He didn't want to pop up really fast because we were landing. He goes, "Hey, I don't think it's bad, but just give me a second." And I think he just wanted to catch his breath. And it's a muggy night. Probably had a touch of cramp in there too, but no, his preliminary check with Zach, our trainer, came back good.
You mentioned JT Quinn. What's a lot of Moses?
Man, I tell you what, we put a lot of work in, but I think commanding his fastball, that's kind of how you saw him right there. That's like most pitches he's thrown in a while, right? I mean, 60, I think he threw right at 60 right there. I've lost track, but his fastball is really good. We got him in, he stamina-wise, he's fine, but you kind of saw there in that last, he lost a little bit of his fastball command. But his fastball is what's been, allowing him to do things really good.
Talk about that playoff mentality, I guess, kind of coming in, regional start Thursday. How'd you feel seeing them take a 3-0 punch early in the game?
Our team's done a lot, right, this year, and we know it. And I just kept telling our guys, look, they got to get us out. We came in, I said they got to get us out 27 times, and we're really good. And start believing in yourself. And like I said, tip your hat to our offense there in the third. I thought, what Slate and Trey did right there to get that inning going. Trey Phillips, that was a tough pitch, guys. That ball was in on the white line. He pulled his hands in and smoked it. And then obviously Dan Jackson's ball. Daniel, that ball may be over the tennis court, so he crushed that thing. But that's what our offense is capable of doing when we don't chase, when we don't expand the strike zone, when we stay disciplined, when we just lock in and play baseball.
How close was Abbo to going today?
Man, it was close. Yeah, close. I want, guys. You guys notice we got a little more ball ahead of us, and don't want to rush him. I want to check one more day and see how he is tomorrow. Your challenge tomorrow is you got 6 p.m. start, 12 noon start, and so you got to put all those factors in when you're looking at when you're going to play guys. So. That are coming off with stuff like his. So I think if it would have been a do or die win, you might have seen him.
Was he pushing you to get out there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
As, I had to kind of let's give it one more day. Let's not rush it. You guys know this is kind of like different things. When you get him out there and his next setback's not, a week or two. It's probably the season. So just really trying to be precautionary with him.
Got time for one more?
What are you loving the most about this team's identity?
I think they enjoy each other. I think they like to play the game. I think they think they're never out of a game. If something goes wrong, and then they understand the importance of adding the leads. Just their whole baseball awareness is something I think I like a lot.